Welcome to BattleTech in the Morning with Captain Nips. I'm Captain Nips, and today we're going to see how the other side lives. So yesterday we played a
Welcome, Commander.
canonically appropriate faction-on-faction game with the Draconis Combine on one side and the Federated Sons on the other. And the Federated Sons had a real bad day. Not to say I didn't take losses. I absolutely did take losses. But they took more losses, and they took them kind of rough. So today I'm going to flip that around and I'm going to see if was it just my superior tactical execution, lol, or was it the AI, or was it just a combination of factors. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the bad guys, quote unquote, with their lands. So we're going to Panther and another one. And then I still have the Catapult C1 set up as a Catapult K2. So I'll grab that and that. And pilot-wise, that seems all right. We'll just leave that the way it is. Oh, also, let's make this a legal fight. So then on my side, I get Enforcers, and I get Blackjacks. So let's start with the Enforcers at the bottom because I have OCD and I can't just put anything anywhere. I have to put them in their correct spots. Blackjack. There we go. And Blackjack number 2. Helps if you click on the name sort. Alright, so I think here's where things get a little tricky for me. So the this is a lot of PPCs. So 2, 4, 5, 6 PPCs. Focus firing does a lot of damage. On my side, what do I get? I get a pair of autocannon 10s. I get a pair of large lasers. And I get, I think, was it autocannon 2s with medium lasers? Yeah, autocannon 2s with medium lasers. So from a reach standpoint, I think I'm at the disadvantage here. I think I need to close on those catapults as fast as I can, because my reach consists of 4 AC2s and the large lasers on the Enforcers. Maybe the autocannon 10 if we're at the very far edge of its reach, but like engaging in a mid to long range shooting match with that other team seems like it'll turn out like it happened yesterday where I had the other team. So I'm going to want to close, I think, which means I want to pick some pilots. For instance, definitely Paradise for my Blackjack. And so, and here's another thing that's actually important to realize. So, in yesterday's game, the initiative order went Panthers at 4, this whole team at 3, Catapults at 2. And that means that it essentially becomes my whole team at 3, Catapults at 2, Panthers back at 4. It goes my team, their team, my team, their team. So I think I want to try and break that up by bringing Arclight with her Master Tactician ability, because then I can maybe make some counter moves with one of my mechs versus their Panthers in the 4th initiative phase. And I think I actually want to put her. Do I want her in a Blackjack or an Enforcer? I think my gut tells me I want her in one of the Enforcers. You know what? No. Blackjack's got more guns, gives her more chances to actually hit something with her gunnery that is not the greatest, but it's fine. Enforcers, on the other hand, we definitely want good gunners. I'm tempted to go the Bulwark route again, but again, that ends up putting us in the position where we're kind of standing there and trading. Although if I managed... No. I think I can't do that. I think I need to get in. I think I need to get in and really work it. So, you know what? Let's grab Sumo. I want my shots to hit. The Enforcer only having a large and an autocannon 10. Large laser and autocannon 10. The small laser is kind of a whatever. We really need these shots to hit because there are so few guns. It's actually almost the inverse of what the Draconis Combine Lance has, because the catapults have 2 PPCs and 2 medium lasers, which is, I'm not going to say it's similar, but it's, in terms of number of guns fired, more like the Blackjacks. And then the Enforcers are more like the Panthers in that there's really only 2 notable weapon systems versus the 2 on the Panther. So really, I think you want good gunnery pilots in your Enforcers. Likewise, you would want them in your Panthers. I think this is what we go with. All right, and then we're just going to take it back to Alpine River. I see no reason to change another variable in all of this. And I think we're ready to go. So,
deployment. Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
Yesterday's match with the Combine Lance, I basically beelined for the river and set up before the enemy team was able to get on top of me. So I need to counter that somehow. I need to both close distance. I need to both close distance and also try and keep cover as best I can until I can get close. So let's just think about this for a sec. I'm up here, as per usual. They're over here. I'm guessing they actually set up like here. Maybe in the forest. Maybe just right here. I don't know. I wish you could set that. I wish you could change around the spawn locations. That would be nice, but whatever. It's a beta. Take what you got. So, so a lot of the engagements on this map where you kind of rush the middle tend to end up with a firefight down in here. This rocky outcropping provides you good solid cover from up the hill. Likewise, if you are coming from down the hill, this rocky outcropping makes it hard to get line of sight down this way. Since I want to try and close as best I can, I think I just rush straight down this crease, turn the corner, gather up, and then rush up into the hill. Now, I suspect what will inevitably happen is one of their catapults is going to sit back. One of them will move forward. The Panthers might scout. So I'm a little worried about that guy that sits back because he's just going to get to rain PPC shots on me forever. But if I can keep them out of the water, if I can force this fight up onto the hill here, at least then they can't get the luxury of the cooling in the river, and the enemy AI will have to pick some shots carefully once the opening salvos go flying.
How might I help?
So, that's a lot of talk. Let's get this moving.
Something I can do?
Oh, that's such a short move. Come on. There we go.
Yes, Commander.
All right.
Affirmative.
Get to there. So here's another thing. This autocannon 10 only has 8 salvos, which is real lightly supplied. Man, that's... Oh, boy. We're going to have to pick our shots to a certain extent.
Reporting.
If this match goes exactly the same number of turns as yesterday's match goes, that was 12 turns, which means 4 turns out of my Enforcers without autocannons available.
What do you need?
We can certainly count these first 2 turns
Got it.
as
What's up, Commander?
not requiring autocannon ammo.
Commander?
Ooh, good. Wildfire's got some hustle in her. Alright, so we've all sprinted, we've all evaded. Enemy contact in 3, 2, 1. Guess no. No enemy contact. Okay.
What's the plan?
Alright, let's see. Still sprinting. Still hustling. Still hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Consider it done.
And there we go.
Enemy
Okay.
presence?
Whoa, hello. Alright. I get the feeling this is going to turn into a shooting gallery right through here. Oh, and oh no. Oh, that's bad.
Clearly, we're dealing with amateurs.
How did we end up right into combat phases? I feel like I just got screwed somehow. Huh. That's real unfortunate. Also, Paradise, I need you to be dodging more. Dodging all the things. That's your job. Alright, so that was one of their Panthers.
You have orders?
Alright, that's gonna have a line of sight, so let's go here.
Moving lightning fast.
How much did I lose off of that?
Oh, we have
Man.
company.
Yeah, I took the whole brunt of that PPC to the side torso.
Yeah.
That
What
is
can I do
not
you-
what you want to see at this point in the match. And I would really appreciate if the sprints gave us the evasion to dodge some of that crud. Also, let's just kick those towers. Kick them good.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, let's keep this plan intact. Keep sprinting.
Aye.
Here come the catapults. Okay, so they got one. Oh, they're staying relatively tight. Alright. Are we going to see more weapon fire from out of the blue? I wouldn't call that blue exactly. Alright. Arc
Yeah?
light. Get down here, please.
Going full throttle.
Alright, so Panther's gonna just sit up on the top. Man! Paradise is just taking all the
There's a hole in my
the
armor.
early shots. You threw my evasion. Wow! This has been the most unfortunate series of PPC shots. Every single PPC they fired at him has hit through his evasion. I think I need to pull back and let my
Location acknowledged.
enforcers catch up. I need my enforcers to take the front. And we're gonna hunker down here, clear some of that stability damage.
Yes.
Alright. Move to here.
Consider it done.
Ideally they come down a bit closer for positions
Stand by.
purposes. And I really need to be able to focus down on things quickly. Yeah, that's right. Come on. Come on. Alright, so it took a... I'm guessing it took a walk and guarded, so...
What do you need?
Where to go that gets us into a safe range, but also not getting shot at by everything on their team. That actually seems like... It seems like a real good spot.
Copy that.
We've got the rock protecting line of sight there. We've got the line of sight on this catapult, who is guarded, as expected. So we will just take what we can here. We're gonna have to watch our heat a little bit with arc light and lasers. Okay. Landed medium lasers. This is alright.
Do they think they can hurt me?
Once again, making me wonder about lines of sight in this game. Oh, come on. How was that a line of sight? It better be obstructed at the very least. That PPC literally went through terrain. Alright. I get 3 goes, and then we're back to the top. This catapult is guarded. I think I actually want to, as much as I want to focus fire, I think I switch targets and I work this Panther since it's out in the open and it's at short range where we want it to be. So, where do we need to be for these numbers to work out? Those aren't bad. What happens if we get closer? AC2s get kind of garbage. How about here? Alright, that's not bad. Let's move here.
Coordinates confirmed.
Alright, come on, Paradise. Need you to earn your damn salary here.
Locking on target.
Okay, solid. Good start. Two chunks of the center torso, and that one left torso is now open.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
So... Sumo. We can go here.
Consider it done.
And let's do that. Tromp on up. Panther, please. We even get the small laser in this. Oh, come on. How do you miss with the AC-10? Buddy. Sumo. Pal. Oh, mine.
Waiting for orders.
That was unacceptable. Wildfire, show him how it's done, please. Do us a favor and just kill this Panther.
Roger.
Mess him up real bad. Oh yeah, we messed him up real bad. Here comes the return fire.
Reporting. Serious armor loss.
Ah, you're fine. Oh wow, this catapult's moving up even closer. With complete disregard to range bracketing. Alright.
Yeah?
Arc light. Can we get any sort of line of sights that aren't obstructed? Alright, so that doesn't see the Panther. That sees the Panther. What happens if we go here? We lose some of our autocannon. There we go. That's a good spot. We're going to plug this hole, and we're going to chipper shredder our way through these guys. One way or another. Ooh, I like that first hit. There we go. Alright, cool. Down one of the dragon. Bye-bye, samurai. Oh, lords. Taking head hits all over the place here. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Sumo and Wildfire. You have a thing going on here. Where you don't really need to move, and you could just plow this guy. I don't understand why it moved up like that.
I'm gonna make some.
Nice. Center of mass. We're not getting fancy here. We are just going to do our best to plow
Awaiting orders.
this catapult. And if it wants to sit right in front of my guns, that's its problem. Okay. Could have been better. Paradise, we need you to actually move because we don't want to give up our evasion. We also want to move you in a way that can let us use all these beautiful guns. Alright, cool. Back up a little bit, turn around, shoot right between our enforcers. Work him. Alright, doing good work. Team bad guys. What is with these catapults? This is not the smartest idea, although very nearly coring out Blackjack here.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Kill targets, I guess. I mean,
Internal structure damage.
they're kind of doing what I did to them. I took out that Panther first, which is the lighter target. If you can,
Aye,
if you can just kill targets first, right? Would love, love, love to get line of sight on this guy, but I'm afraid it's giving her up almost completely. But you know what?
Copy that.
You know what they say, no guts, no glory. We're going to fire the autocannons anyway, because we probably aren't going to run out of ammo before one thing or another happens. Come on. Alright, we got snuck one of them into the
Got past
center.
the armor.
Yep. Does she survive? Oof, just barely.
Reporting light damage.
Alright.
Yes, Commander.
Please plow this guy.
Engaging target.
Oh, missed with the autocannon? Come on. That is real unfortunate.
Awaiting order.
Sumo. I mean, you literally can't ask for better numbers than that. There we go. Sumo get the job done. Splash 2. Now. So what's interesting to me now that I'm looking at it in the wake of destroying that catapult, the enemy II did do what I expected. It left one unit back to fire from long range. It just picked the wrong unit. It picked the wrong mech to be sitting up here. I mean, I guess you put your catapults forward to use as your tanks, but they rushed me. That seems real bad. And instead of sitting back with one of them, I don't know. I don't know. AI,
Reporting.
I don't know what you were doing, man. What do we got here? Yeah, that'll do. Right between. Shoot the gap. Fire away.
Unloading a full salvo.
Alright, land some hits. Seems good. And there goes Arclight. Sorry, Arc. We're gonna have to come back for you.
Hey, we're losing guys.
Oof.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
We'll be sending search and rescue
Yes, Commander.
before too long. Alright, so
Waiting for orders.
Wildfire is now down to a large and a small, or she can melee for 60 with plus 20. I think we melee. I think it's not kind of it's kind of a no-brainer.
Copy that.
Especially since this catapult is right here. There's the 60. There's our 20. Give this catapult something to think about. Sumo.
Reporting.
Sumo, on the other hand, still has real good guns and still has ammunition to
On my
use
way.
them. So we're just going to autocannon punch this guy and work him. We may have closed off
Yes,
the
Commander.
crease. Did we close off the crease too much? Yeah, we can go high. Yeah, we'll go high.
Confirmed.
Get the height advantage, lose the cooling, but that makes that 90% across the board, which is real nice. That's right, keep pounding this guy. Seems like unless something unfortunate happens, this ends up in my favor. Really? Medium, machine guns. Okay. Interesting. Staggered fire. Didn't fire the PPC that turn.
Awaiting order.
Hey, Wildfire. Punch him in the junk.
Confirmed.
There you go. I like that. Oop, you like that too. Oh, this unfortunate soul. Hey, Sumo. I know your tactics ain't great.
Yes, Commander.
I know your tactics ain't great, but could you maybe put some shots on the face?
I'll make them dead.
not the face, Sumo. We're going to have to get out the anatomical model again. Show you where on the doll you're supposed to hurt people.
Reporting.
Let's see. Move to here, turn to here. Bad numbers. Shoot from here. Numbers still good. Well, good-ish.
Target acquired. Locked in.
Well, okay. All right. We landed a couple of head hits there. Very nearly capped it. Gave it something real... Gave it something real serious to think about. So what is it doing? What is it going to do? Is it just going to try and get behind me? Yep. Take the desperation shots at this point. Alright. Seems alright.
You got nothing.
Alright, so Paradise. Let's take a look at this guy. If I come from behind, it's got pretty much all its armor on its rear, so that's foolish. If we want to just kill this thing, we need to take a front or sidewise position on it. We can't get a frontwise position, so we'll take the side. Can we take a way to take the side that makes our guns not garbage? I guess we shoot from here.
Move order received.
Autocannons are going to be at minimum range, so they're not going to have good two-hit numbers, but still got the mediums. Also, we're coming from its left, which is probably just going to kill it if we land a significant portion of these attacks.
Firing.
Yeah, got a leg. All right.
Yeah.
Wildfire. Where can we go? We could go over here. Except I can't select it because it's behind terrain. And I can't move the camera. God, that's annoying. How about this instead? We can move. Move to here, turn.
Location confirmed.
Point down, aim for face, laser it.
Fire in.
Laser cockpit removal. Ah, hit the CT. That's fine. That catapult was pretty much dead one way or another. So,
Right here.
hey Sumo, let's go murder this. Let's go murder this panther up here.
Aye, aye.
Show it what's what. You know what? I'm gonna throw inspiration on that. I want these autocannon rounds to land
Now
whenever
it's
possible.
showtime.
Seems good. Fire away.
I got him.
That's an arm. Ooh, it's the good arm to hit too. Although, crit the PPC. Be curious to know once we get the actual full game in the campaign how repairing crits will work, because they changed the critical damage from tabletop a little bit, at least normal standard rules, where one hit on any crit location for a piece of equipment causes it to be destroyed. There are repair rules for that, but since they changed this to a kind of like damaged versus destroyed crit model, like I'm curious
Awaiting
how that's going to play into
Standing by.
our eventual repair and refit needs. Speaking of repair and refit, this guy's going to need it in a moment. Brap, bap, bap. Oh, come on. Stupid obstructions. Oh, that's a leg.
Yes, Commander.
It'd also be something else interesting that I would like to know is,
Coordinates received.
what about white flags and retreating? Like, will there be an option to call for a safe retreat? Or to have mechs pop white flags and remove them from combat without...
Reporting.
Because, I mean, that was one of the things of the era that we will be playing in, you know, late Succession Wars, was since war material was so in short supply, relative short supply at that point, and mechs were so valuable, you very often saw cases where pilots would essentially lay down arms instead of risk getting their mech blown up, because you can repair a damaged mech, but a destroyed mech is a whole lot more work.
Awaiting orders.
And under the rules of the day, you know, you could pay ransoms to get some things back, like pilots and mechs.
I'm there.
This is our last shot with our autocannon 10, Zumo. Ugh. Well, make it count. Yeah, that works. That's not a bad way to make it work. Woof.
Got a crit. I need more AC-10 ammo.
You and me both, man. You and me both.
Yes, Commander.
Why not?
Yes,
Alright,
Commander.
wildfire. Get up here.
Acknowledged.
Nope, that's not what we want. Head, fire.
Taking the shot.
That's a leg, not a head. Although, we are dissecting this poor panther here. Yeah, see, like, if this were a case where we knew we had some sort of safe surrender situation, like, and I was this panther pilot, I'd just be like, power down, pop the white flag, you know, take me as a prisoner of war.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, it'll cost my unit ransom to get me back.
Confirmed.
Because right now, this Panther pilot is just, there's boned. Like he has taken he has bought his one-way ticket to Bone Town,
Something I can do.
and there's just no reason to keep fighting against this.
Okay, I'm on it.
That said, you know, Draconis Combine, Samurai with their rules of behavior, it would be dishonorable to give up in most cases, I think. I don't know. But that guy goes down and we win the day, this time with the Fed Sun's Lance, taking relatively little damage. We lose Arclight in an unfortunate case of getting cored out real hard, but everyone else pretty much makes it through unscathed. Lost an AC-10, which is real unfortunate, and Sumo's autocannon would need resupply. That's good. We could take the ammo out of Wildfire's mech, throw it in his. He's ready to go. Repair this one. Probably steal some of these lasers or PPCs over here. There's a PPC. I get the feeling there's not a lot of sell. Yeah, there's some more over here. And not so much off of the Panthers. Oh, although we did get the one here. 14 rounds, 25 minutes. Good, short, punchy match. Things, I think, went the way I was hoping they would. I was a little leery going into that match, given how yesterday's match went so lopsided in favor of the Combine Lance. And that I don't necessarily like the weapon loadout of the Enforcers. Blackjacks are fine, I guess. Everything's fine. I like them all. They're all mechs. They're all good in my book. And we take the win for today, and that'll be all for BattleTech in the morning. I am Captain Nips, walking away from the battlefield with the victory and the salvage, and I will see all of you in tomorrow's video.